I mean, the Red Sox sweep the Yankees.
Yes.
And then nearly an hour or two later, ship off arguably the best hitter currently on this team, the face of the franchise, Rafael Devers.
What the hell?
And get virtually nothing in return other than his giant salary paid for the rest of the term of the deal. I don't know how everybody feels about it, but we are here to talk about it all morning. Yes.
My lead this morning is going to be why now? It's so confusing to me, and the pressure that's now going to be on Alex Cora. Like, all the attention, because Curtis, every time I brought up that Rafael Devers was the face of this team, Curtis had a great point saying, well, I think it's actually Alex Cora. Well, the other face is gone now. It's all the pressure is on Alex Cora. And if they screw up another trade like this, people are going to go back to Mookie Betts. They're going to tie in the two. It's so shocking to me, and I hate it.
Well, they already screwed the trade up. And Sam Kennedy said this, last week on Tom Caron, when he said that he's probably the best left-handed hitter in baseball, one of the best. So you trade one of the best left-handed hitters in baseball, and you get back, a couple arms and some, batting gloves.
No.
So, I mean, you don't let an all-star go for nothing.
I don't think that you could expect, if you wanted them to cover the money that's owed, then I don't think that you could expect much in return. But it's I mean, I don't know. Is it up there with Luka when it comes to shocking trades?
No.
Curtis? Where
Hell
do you
yeah.
Where do
It's
you
the most
stand?
shocking thing in my life is a Boston Red Sox fan. Like I'm
More shocking than Nomar?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because everybody, I mean, the thing that was with Nomar was that it came like 15 minutes after the deadline. I was listening to this very radio station, and it was pre-social media. So it was shocking. We thought the deadline had passed, but they had made the deal at the buzzer with Mankiewicz and Cabrera. But I think it's a Wiggy's coach who said, Bill Parcells, that if somebody shows you who they are, believe them. And I am out entirely with this ownership group. I know we can go through it. We've had the back and forth. They're just total and complete charlatans. And, for Sam Kennedy to go on last week, and listen, Devers has been an issue. Obviously, it's a bigger issue than even we may have thought. Courtney is spot on. The timing is inexcusable. Deal with it for the next 85 games, whatever it is. Go into the offseason and maybe call a couple people entering next year.
No.
And I saw that. I legitimately was praying, not really, but I mean, I was hoping that this was an Eric Shun. Like, I legitimately was staring at my computer saying, because the guy that reported it I had never heard of. He was a San Francisco reporter, I guess. But what Sam Kennedy said last week, saying that if we need him, he'll be out there. He's the best hitter. Like, I know this is going to get people in this building sensitive, but there's no other way to put it than this group is very comfortable lying to its fans.
Yeah, I wonder what happened when John Henry went out there and looked Rafael Devers in the eye, and whether or not what he saw back was Rafael Devers being a petulant child, and at that point he came back and said, all right, to quietly see what you can get for him, because it doesn't make sense that meeting, when was that meeting?
Over
a month ago, Curtis? Maybe a month ago?
Right, we're not in Kansas anymore.
It doesn't make sense that the owner flies all the way out there, and then you're turning around and dealing the dude in a month, unless that meeting didn't go the way they wanted it to go on the part of the player.
But even if the meeting didn't go great, you traded your best offensive weapon because there might have been an issue with him not playing a position he don't naturally play.
But you guys are winning right now,
right,
too.
But to me, something had to pop off where within the last 24, 48 hours, 72 hours, where there had to been like F-bombs being screamed. Maybe it's in span. There's no way.
It's not like a deal that you get done in a day, Wiggy. I mean, it's a lot of money. It's an awful lot of money for them to absorb. It's not a deal that you go out and get done in 24 or 48
right, but there's
hours.
no way you go, we're going to
What?
trade a guy because he doesn't want to play first base.
Well, that's what it seems like they have been telling people. I don't know.
I mean, if you believe that one, then hey, listen, I got these rocks that will turn you back turn the clock back in time, because if you believe
where does that can you explain that analogy?
well, I mean, I got a set of rocks.
Office reference,
No.
Mr. Copperfield's magical legumes.
Yeah, I got these rocks that are
right,
magical.
okay.
It
All
just
right. I'm here for
if
it.
you
I like
believe that this was something that they did because he didn't want to play first base, then yeah, you'll
So-
buy anything.
So do you believe it's all about cutting salary? Is that what you believe it is?
No,
Okay.
Oh,
What do you believe it is then?
I believe there must have been something that happened that
Something that was so egregious that
Yeah.
Was it the home run yesterday that helped you sweep your biggest rival?
no, that's what I'm saying. It had to be
Did he bring too big of an item for a carry-on on the charter?
something off the field where he said something or they said something and he said the hell with it.
Wiggy, Manny Ramirez shoved Jack McCormick to the ground.
Right.
He wouldn't show up.
Right.
He famously, we heard from Milari, just didn't go to a series against the
Right.
Yankees. They won 2
Right.
World Series championships with Manny Ramirez, the best
Right.
hitter in the Red Sox history.
I get that. I know.
So you're sitting here. It is entirely about money, Wiggy. Entirely.
There's no way it's about
Wiggy, the
money.
other part of my lead that is weird about timing, Liverpool just signed a guy for $150 million. Same week.
and they're offloading a large portion of the Penguins.
Yes.
Right. Oh,
to
God.
to interested buyers.
Dearest Lord, please sell the team. Get out of here. Go somewhere where people don't give a damn and take advantage of that fan base.
So if there was never any issue, would they traded him anyways? Like if it is about the money and there was no third base issues or first base
Right.
issues, they would have still traded him
I
anyways.
think that
in
it
your
was
opinion.
convenient for them. I think between the timing of how the Red Sox are playing right now, what they're doing in Liverpool, what they're doing in Pittsburgh, it was convenient that Rafael Devers had a tough start to the season when it came to optics.
And why do the old heads all say cancer, like the guy's a cancer?
Terrible.
You legitimately are playing your best baseball with Devers on the team. We don't dispute that there was an issue, and he remained unhappy. Totally true. I will absolutely allow that. But you had figured it out to this point, and you won with Manny Ramirez, who was Devers, but exponentially worse in terms of headaches off the field. And the reason you traded him, if Devers was making $3 million a year, he's not gone. Are you crazy?
Right.
I mean, and you know what I used to like, Greg, was when the Red Sox would trade for another team's problem, absorb that contract, and then get a better, because what they would do is tell the Royals, we'll take on that albatross of a contract that you want to get rid of, give us your second best prospect. So
Yeah.
you would swallow the money and get a better deal. The Red Sox are now doing the opposite.
Let me ask Sam Kennedy about that. Sam, can you imagine a time now when the Red Sox are willing to invest big dollars in another team's problem player, but talented player?
No, I cannot.
Okay, all right, thank you. Let's see. This is Mike from Connecticut. Mike, hello.
Good morning, everyone. I just need to rant for a minute, then I'm hanging up. I've been a Sox fan for almost 40 years, and I agree with Curtis. This is probably the worst trade out of all of them. The Nomar, I understood because they were trying to compete. Manny, I understood because he was being an ass. This one right here, Courtney's right. The timing is ridiculous. They're on a winning streak. They're actually winning games. And then you trade your best hitter. Now, I understand it's about the money. That's probably the main reason why. But the timing is ridiculous. And as a Sox fan, I don't feel great about this trade. Now, I hope that these prospects, do some damage, but Who knows? Who knows? But
Yeah.
anyway, have a good one, guys.
Yeah. No, that's what we're here for. We are here so you can rant all morning long. And the number to call is 617-779-7937. If you prefer to do it on text, you can use the same number and text this show on the Subaru of New England text line. And this is Steve from Braintree. Morning, Steve. Hey, Steve. All right, I don't hear
Hey,
Steve.
good morning. Good morning.
What's up, Steve?
There we go.
Listen, I love the Colin. Love the show. I want to address this to Wiggy first of all. Wiggy.
Yeah.
Everyone I talk to, why won't Devers just be happy, take the money, shut up, and just stay in the dugout? He's getting paid anyways. This question is to you, Wiggy.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody came to you and they said, you know what, we just traded for a tight end, and you're going to be now sitting on the bench, and you're only coming out on third downs, but we're going to keep you paid the same. Would you have been okay with that, without any knowledge of it whatsoever?
No, I wouldn't have been okay with it.
So, how in God's name, first of all, we sweep the Yankees? Me personally, my son, my family, I'm a season ticket holder, 30 years.
Okay.
I'm on board again. We swept the Yankees. Here we go. 2 hours later, I have 50 phone calls. We traded Devers. This owner group, this management group, they are a disaster. And they have just cut our heads off again. And I'm telling you, as a Red Sox fan, if I was Devers and they called me in the office and said, by the way, you're going to be DHing now. And my question to them, if I even got the option to ask it, you didn't think I was valued enough to even run this by?
Yeah.
I mean, so
I think that's going to be the argument on the Devers side of things, which is that the Red Sox screwed this up.
Oh, yeah.
And so,
Hands down.
Those who are fans of Rafael Devers will blame this on the Red Sox and blame it on them from jump when it comes to going out and getting Alex Bregman and the way they handled that whole